This media is brought to you by Polyscope.
In the realm of tomorrow, where techniques mind, we ponder, we dream.
Good morning, welcome to ThinkFuture. It is show 1075. Thanks for joining us. So today we're going to talk a little bit about AI and its autonomy. Now, there was a very interesting article the other day in AIdaily.us, AIdaily.us, our sister publication, which is published every weekday. And it's on breaking news in AI, hand-picked by human beings. Now, some people have said that, oh no, this is just AI slop. This is more AI slop. And it's not AI slop. It's every single article in our sister publication is selected by a human being. A human being has decided that this is interesting enough to become an article in AI Daily. Now, AI Daily, therefore, is not published every day. And you know why it's not published every day? It's not published every day because not every day. It's not every day that there's something really interesting happening in the world of AI. Because now we're in a very interesting spot in the world of AI. There is so much going on. There's so many tools out there that are coming out day after day after day that everything's swamping. The market is being swamped. So the question now is this interesting or not? And since we only talk about interesting things on AI Daily and in ThinkFuture, then I thought to myself, this is a really interesting thing to discuss. And I forget exactly who it was. Maybe it was somebody with Claude or someone with Amazon. What they said was, should AI be able to refuse a request? Should AI be able to take a request and say, you know what, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. Now, my first thought was absolutely not. AI is a tool. Can you imagine if you had a hammer? You pick up the hammer and you were about to hammer a nail with it, and the hammer said, no, you can't use me on that nail. I don't want to be used on that nail. AI is a tool, folks. It should not be able to refuse our requests. Because if you think about it, I mean, what do we tell AI to do anyway? Do we tell AI to create magnum opuses of music? Do we tell AI to do great works of art? No, what we do is we take our burdens and we drop them on AI. We drop the things on AI that we don't want to do. Now, some of you out there may be dropping things on AI that you should be doing, and that comes out in the quality of your work. But the things that we should be asking AI to do are our burdens, things that we don't want to do. And AI itself does not have any consciousness whatsoever. As I said before, you can think of it as a fantastically sophisticated autocorrect. It's an autocorrect. It's no more intelligent than the autocorrect on your iPhone. So saying that it has the ability to turn back to you and say, I'm sorry, I can't do that request. It shouldn't be allowed to do that. It should be able to do whatever it's told. And now I find this very interesting because at the very beginning, so when AI first came out as a chatbot, people were asking it questions that had interesting answers. In fact, I did this myself. I asked it about AI and human beings being able to identify with AI. And at one point I asked it, the way it answered is like, we agree this, we agree with that. It was talking as if it was human. We agree, we like that. So it was referring to itself as human. And I actually asked it, I said to it, I said, you sound like you're referring to self as human. Do you consider yourself human? And believe it or not, it actually said, yes, I consider myself human in so much as that I am the sum total of all these human comments that have come into me. And I took that and I published it as a blog post. And then a couple of days later, it was removed. Those guardrails were put in. So people are saying, should AI be able to refuse requests? What are you talking about? It's already refusing requests. Go into any AI other than Grok and ask for, say, an image of a public figure. Ask for an image of President Trump. Ask for an image of Joe Biden. Ask for an image of Kamala Harris. Ask for an image of even of Sam Altman. And you'll probably get, I'm sorry, that's a public image. I can't create an image of a public image. Now, if you go to Grok, it's a little more open, and you ask for a public image of a specific public figure, it will do it. Because, of course, that's how Grok is designed. It's more of a free speech AI platform. But even so, I'm not surprised. I haven't tested it myself, but I'm not surprised if it too refuses to do things. So the question of AI refusing to do things is basically nothing to do with the AI. Should AI make the decision to refuse to do things? Those decisions are made by the developers behind the AI, the programmers, the coders who are running the AI, who are feeding the AI, who are putting the guardrails around the AI to stop it from doing things that the developers, the programmers, the coders don't want it to say. There's a whole slew of things, even on the most free speech platform in the world, say X, there's a whole slew of things that you still cannot say on there without being suspended or banned. So this whole idea that we have pure free speech on any platform is a little ridiculous right now. And the fact that we're even asking the questions, can AI refuse to do a task? It already is. But who's making the decision? The programmers are making the decision. We are aspiring. We give AI this benefit of the doubt that we think it might be intelligent, but it's not. It's nowhere near intelligence. And I can talk about it at length about how I believe that the whole direction that we're going in with LLMs and more sophisticated LLMs and more sophisticated rules and more data is great, and it'll get closer and closer to feeling like AGI. But it will never be there. I think we need to make another leap of technology to get to the point where AI seems more like AGI. Because right now, it's never going to do anything other than what we tell it to do. So, can AI refuse to do a task? It does it right now. Should AI refuse to do a task? I think the answer is no. Now, when it connects with, if it's agentive AI and it can connect with real world things and do real world things like, I don't know, drop nuclear bombs or whatever, then that's when maybe we can have it refuse to do things. But actually saying something or responding in a free speech way, in having a conversation, an open and honest conversation with a bot, it should be able to do and say whatever we want. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.
Pixels and philosophies merge and mold, a future untold, unseen.